Hi, this is Kira from Sweetest Times, and I'm here to give you my next Flosstube update. I did miss a month. I didn't intend to, but the start of May was absolutely chaotic. So, well, all of May was chaotic. Like, jury duty, COVID, illness, and just catching up whenever I was down just meant I couldn't get around to filming a Flosstube. So since March's one was so late, I figured it would be okay to just skip a month and give what is essentially now a 7-week catch up. So I guess I should start with what I've been working on. I have worked on nearly all my projects this time around. I think I only didn't touch one of them, which is pretty good, and some of them have made huge, significant progress. So I'm going to start with one of the ones that has one of the least amount of progress, and that is Christmas memory jars. I did make progress with this, but I don't know how significant it'll be compared to what some of the others are. So this is where I got up to. I finished the jar and I'm now into backstitching this little guy. So hopefully sooner rather than later I'll be onto my third jar, which 3 jars was my goal for this year for this piece, and I'm definitely on my way to hitting that. The next piece is another one that hasn't had as much progress as some of the others, but it's still noticeable progress, and that is Safe Harbour. So I've worked on some of these blues, pulling them down into these gaps, getting that section covered up, and obviously some more white for the sails. My goal for this piece for this year was a page finish, and I'm definitely getting closer, but the problem is, like, one page is there and there's a whole bunch of sky up there, but I'm basically finished half a page and I don't know whether to go up in the sky or do the sort of partial bottom page of this side. Oh well. I'll work it out. And I've still got half the year to go, so who knows, I might have half the piece done by the end of the year. Okay, the next one has had a lot of progress. I think it's had maybe like 700 stitches, so, and that is my West Beach. So as you can see, there's more blue up here and the rock is starting to come in. I'm still on the first page, although this section here is actually extended out to the second page, and there's a little bit more blue down here, but it's starting to really come along. I'm on the second row of 10 by 10 squares now, and just pulling the first thread in them and just completing it out as far as it'll go, and it's starting to show something, which is really exciting because it makes me want to work on it even more now that I can see more than just blue. I've got the rock coming in, and I know the further I extend this way, I'll start coming into other colours because it's a sunset piece, so the skies here have huge amounts of colours in them at sunset. on a good day. So try and get that right up. So that's really exciting, and I'm really excited to see what other colours start coming in and how it starts to come together. My goal for that piece this year was a page finish. I don't think I'm going to hit that goal, but I'm still really excited to see it come together. And the last piece, I think, has had the most amazing progress. Like, I am so close to hitting my goal this year for this piece. And that is Beauty and the Beast by Soda Stitch. I think since I've last showed this, I've completed this one. I think I was still backstitching Cogsworth. I've done all of the top border, and I've done the rose, and I am so close to finishing the cupcakes, and then all that's left is the middle block. So I'll try and bring that in. Ugh. Sorry, it's not great lighting today. Those roses are so gorgeous. I love those. And then there's that rose in the glass jar, the enchanted rose, and some cupcakes. So I think I've got one colour left in the cupcakes and backstitch, and then I completely am finished with the sides, which was my goal for this year, to finish all the side motifs, which means I only have the middle block. I only have Beauty and the Beast left. And I'm actually going to work on this, like, next. So I will finish the side blocks in June. I will finish my goal in June, and I'm really excited about that. That's really cool to me. And because I know I'm going to be finishing my goal before the end of the year, I am going to change my goal, and I now want to have the whole piece finished, since there's only the Beauty and the Beast block left. And it is obviously more stitching than all the rest, but it is not full coverage stitching. So I think it'll probably be maybe a bit more than what each of the jars are, but there's a very good chance that I could finish this one this year. So cool. I love this piece. I want to do all of Soda Stitch's pieces like this, but can't stitch everything all at once, so gotta choose things in a decent order, because I don't have the time or money to do everything I want right now. So good. Ugh. So obviously my plans for the rest of June is just to keep working on my pieces. I will be pulling Beauty and the Beast out. I think I'm also going to be pulling Christmas memory jars out, because I really want to finish that back stitching on my jar for that. But other than that, I don't have any solid plans. I do have one thing that I believe I'll be starting in July, but I will keep that for my next update, because that will not be started at the start of July. But other than that, I think that's all my cross-stitch progress for this time around. I do have some knitting progress and some knitting haul, and I'll elaborate on my plans for July in my knitting one, because it's mostly about knitting. But I'm gonna stop now and get myself organised for the knitting section. Okay, So I've organised my knitting stuff. There's a fair bit of it this week. Not in actual progress, but in what I have. So first... Oh my goodness, that's covered in dog fur. Sorry. First, I guess I'll show you my crochet project. So I've done a fair bit more on this, but it's still kind of a mess. So I think I might have been on the green last time I showed you this, but I finished the blue and I am very, very close to finishing the purple. And then I think I've only got 2 more colour rounds. And then I will be finished with the front section of the cushion, and the back will just be this dark blue. But that one's not a high priority project, it's just slow and steady when I feel like it, so I'm happy that I've made that progress of it at all. The next one is my Summer Dream cardigan. That's the model picture they show. Now, mine does not look like that at all because I am using this wool. So, very different colour. And I'm still in stockinette stitch, but that's the wrong side. It's looking pretty cool. I like how the little stripes are coming in, but it's still not up to the lace part yet, but it's looking awesome. It's gonna look awesome when it's finished, and I have made lots of progress on it, but because the lines are so long and kind of tight, like lots of little stitches on these needles. Usually when I work with this size yarn, I use 5 or 6 millimeter needles, but these are 4 millimeter needles, so the stitches are a bit tighter than what I'm used to. But it's definitely getting there. Again, I don't know when this project's going to be finished. It'll probably be next year sometime. I'm a slow knitter. I can only knit maybe 2 or 3 rows of this at a time because my hands hurt afterwards. And it's winter now in Australia, so this cardigan probably would have been better as a winter cardigan, or maybe even a late autumn, early spring cardigan, and there's no way I'm going to have it finished in time for those parts of the season, so there's no hurry to finish it until next year anyway. It's not going to be finished for this winter, so no need for me to hurry and finish it. I just want to enjoy it. Let's go over there. Okay, so that's all I worked on in my projects. But I did receive a bit of haul for this, for knitting and stuff. I ordered this seasonal box in December and I got 2 boxes at once. I thought I was just going to get the next one and then like finish off in next January. But no, I got the summer and autumn one at the same time. So I got the Lily and Maud seasonal bundles. They're an Australian company, so their seasons are set in Australian seasons. I think sorry, we've had a visitor join us. Jack, you wanna come up? Wanna come up? No. You don't trust me, do you? Come on. Come on. Oh, big fluffy butt. He's not a big fan of being picked up. Oh, you gonna show the camera how cute you are? He's stinky. It's the best day we've had in a while, so I'm probably gonna give him a bath today. Do you want a bath? He's like, no, If I pretend I'm not here, she won't acknowledge the fact that I need a bath. Oh, Stinky! Are you stinky? Oh, ouch. You gave me a bit of a headbutt there, buddy. Okay, I'll put you down. Oh, run! Oops. Now that Stinky's found his place on the carpet, I can continue. His name's Jack, actually, and he's a rescue. We're not 100% sure on his breed, but we think he's Jack Russell crossed with either like a Maltese or some of those really long-haired fluffy dogs that are also lap dogs because he's super lazy. So, I think... yeah. I think this was the autumn set of colours, so this one is autumn leaves, so that one's very obviously autumn. This one is Tassie Coast. I have never been to Tasmania, but I really want to. I live about, not as far away from Tasmania as you can get, but I live in Western Australia, so very different climates, very different places. And this one is Proti. I don't know what this is based on. I'm assuming it's a flower or a plant, but I'm not 100% sure and I haven't looked it up to see. But some really nice colours in that one. And I like the colours in this one as well. I like the colours in all of them. This one I can imagine being really nice knit up. And these are all 4-ply sort of sock yarns, but I haven't made a decision on what I'm going to do with them. I think that'd be nice, maybe as a shawl, some of these. But I have to find the right pattern and find the right time. And this is the Somerset. This one unfortunately didn't come on with a label, so I have no idea what it's called. But I think it was something to do with the bush, so it might have been bushfires or the desert or something like that. Which wouldn't surprise me if it was bushfires, because that green kind of reminds me of eucalyptus, and eucalyptus trees are notorious for passing on bushfires because they've got oils that help fire burn because it helps them spread their seeds. This one is beach, which pretty self-explanatory. Lovely beach colours. Got the sandy colours and the oceany colours. I like this one quite a lot. Again, I can see this one being a really beautiful shawl. And the last one is Storm, which summer season in Australia is often storm season for lots of parts of Australia. Queensland and upper Western Australia are notorious for getting cyclones and hurricanes and all those fun tropical storms, so summer storms are pretty common in Australia. Even where I live, I'm bottom of Western Australia, and we get the storms that have already passed through, and like they're not big dangerous storms anymore, but they're still pretty bad. Bored now, are you, buddy? Yeah, he's running away. So, got some fun new colours to play with for yarns. And with these, I also got a couple of little gifts. She gave coffee, tea, and sweets, but they're gone already. Well, not the coffee, because I don't drink coffee, but the tea and sweets are gone. But she gave us some stitch markers, so this is a beautiful gumnut flower in resin. And this one is just some sort of little, it's kind of hard to see, a little leaf. And last of all, I got some wool needles, which are always handy to have. Can't say no to wool needles. Can't say no to wool needles. Back again, are you? What do you want? I think he wants me to go outside with him again, but I don't want to. It's cold. It's starting to get cloudy. Maybe you won't have a bath today, buddy. Might rain again. Might rain again. But you're stinky. You need a bath. But today might not be a good day to do it. And last of all, I brought 3 balls of wool for my July plans. I've got this dark sort of army green. This sort of browny, greeny camo. Where's that the black one? No. And this sort of black, slightly tweedy yarn. And that is going to be for my July plans. I'm going to do a Christmas in July, but not as in I work on Christmas themed projects, but as in I work on Christmas gifts. So I have... What are you looking for? Are you going to eat the bugs on my wall? He might be hungry. So I'm going to make each of the boys in my family, so my dad and my 2 brothers, a beanie. My dad uses beanies because he doesn't have a lot of hair up there. And he works... What are you doing? Sorry, the dog's being weird. And he works on boats, so out in the ocean, so his head gets cold, so he likes to wear beanies, and figured that would be a gift for him that he might actually use, because he is notoriously a terrible person to give gifts to. There are many things that I've given to him that have sat exactly where he opened them for months, and it feels awful, so I'm hoping that he might actually use this one. The yarn's pretty soft, so it's not going to feel itchy or anything. And I was going to do a beanie for both my brothers as well. I don't know if they'd appreciate it as much, but they tend to be much better with gift giving than my dad. I haven't fully decided what I'm doing for my sister yet. I'm thinking a shawl, but she's last priority because she's easy to buy for, so if I run out of time, I can just buy her some nice bath and body products instead, and she'll be happy with that. And Mum, I'm going to do a cross-stitch piece, a memorial piece for her dad who passed away last year. I'm going to do a train, because there are 2 things that I think of when I think of my pop, and they are birds and trains. So I want to do a piece for her that can remind her of her dad. Sorry. I'm actually starting to feel rather teary-eyed. I might get her another Christmas gift as well, because I don't want to get her something that makes her feel sad, and only something that makes her feel sad. But that's what I'm going to be aiming to do for Mum, is that memorial piece. Again, she's not high priority because she's also not that bad to buy for. But I think that's what I want to do for her. I might also make her a beanie if I have time, but again, the memorial piece will come first out of the gifts that I do for her. But the boys will come first out of the gifts that I make, because they're impossible. They're really hard to buy for. Dad just doesn't appreciate anything. The older of my younger brothers earns a good amount of money, so he just buys what he wants when he wants. And the younger of my brothers, he's not bad to buy for, but the stuff that he likes is expensive, and I'm not earning a lot of money at the moment. I do have a job now. I have a job now. Sort of. I only got it last week, and I still have to go through a medical first. But I have a relief position at my local library now. So, yay! I'm still going to continue on with my studies because this is only a relief position and it is never guaranteed to be any hours or leading on to a part-time position. So, while I'm excited that I can get hours now and I might be earning money and I'm going to be working in a library, it's not guaranteed that I'm going to be earning enough to survive on, and it's going to lead to anything. So my studies for EA will still be a good plan to keep going down, at least for now. So I think that's everything. My life has been chaotic. Like I said, I had jury duty start of May. I have had COVID again. I have been sick. I have right now a cold sore, and I've gotten about 3 since I last spoke to you. So my body is feeling everything right now. I've been doing my work experience, and at the start of this week, I had my first visit from my supervisor. So, like, supervisor, assessor, to tick off what I've been doing. I'm still working through all my studies. I've got a lot on my plate, and I don't hate that, but obviously it's not great for me either. But I'm coping. I'm doing okay. I don't feel like walking out into the street and getting run over yet, so I'm doing okay. But I think that's everything. I don't have any, well, other than starting my new job. So I've got the medical check, and I got my police clearance back, so that's checked, and induction. So yeah, things are going well at the moment. I can't guarantee that they're going to stay well, but things are going well. So I think I might leave that there. If you stayed for the whole thing, thank you so much. I would love to chat with you guys in the comments. I really want to make friends, and I really want to chat with people. But thank you. Like if you liked, subscribe if you want to see more. I will try to be back at a reasonable time next month. But again, no idea what the month's going to hold. I can't guarantee anything. And I can't wait to see what life's going to bring me. I think just as I finished that, just as I was finishing, there was a sneeze. And I turned around to see who sneezed. Mr. Spook's come to join us. Hey, Mr. Spook. He's like, no, you've got a desk full of wool. Yes. Nope, straight on the laptop. Thank you, dude. You are a menace. You are a menace. Can I finish my video? Can I finish my video, buddy? Oh, you're menace. Can't find my mouse. Straight on the laptop. God. What am I gonna do with you?